Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network. Hi, this is Amit Doshi, and I wanted to thank each and every one of our listeners. It's been 2 years since I founded IVM, and it's been an amazing 2 years. We wanted to learn a little bit more about who is listening to our shows, and so we put together a short survey. The survey is anonymous, and we aren't going to be collecting any personal information. I would really appreciate it if you could take a couple of minutes out of your day and go to ivmpodcast.com/survey and fill it out. Thanks, and please keep listening.
All right. Please note that the language and ideas presented on the show might not be suitable for everyone. If you're under 18, make sure your mom isn't around. If you're over 80, why is your mom around?
You're listening to Cyrus Says.
Okay, on Cyrus Says, Neha Dhupia, actress, one-time girlfriend, not of me, but of somebody else, will tell us about her life growing up from 4G child to 4G on phone. All this and more with Neha Dhupia.
Why follow your auntie's advice when you can follow Cyrus Says on Facebook and Twitter to stay updated about the latest shows?
Okay, on Cyrus Says, the question I'm asking this week is, do you stare or not? And when I say stare, I mean while driving a car, I've noticed that red lights, people stop and then they look around. Okay, they're bored. If you're not on your phone, which you should be while driving. But if you do that, do you stare or not? I find Indians tend to look and stare a lot, which is fine. But why don't we say hello? Why didn't we ever smile and say hello? It doesn't have to be a creepy smile, but just like, hi, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be like a hi. So I understand that can throw people off, especially cross-gender, difference in ages, that kind of thing. So why do we stare and not take it any further? Cyrus says.
And that's what Cyrus Says.
Okay, we're with Neha Dhupia, superstar, actress, and of course, one-time personal friend. We spoke twice.
Why one time, Cyrus? I'm still your friend. You just haven't stayed in touch, man.
No, once you tipped me by mistake. I think you thought I was a waiter. It was very embarrassing.
Oh, you mean this morning? When you didn't,
wow.
when you did what you were supposed to do.
As in give you the milk and then leave, by the back door.
Yes,
I did that. Neha, naughty girl. All right. So Neha, the problem here I'm having is that everybody knows you as an actress. Everybody knows your work and,
I thought you were going to say, sorry to interrupt, but I thought you were going to say the problem you're having is that you can't move around too much because there's very little space where you are.
That's a huge issue here.
Okay.
And I've been told when they're female guests, they put me against the wall. If you've noticed.
Okay.
It's almost like a tennis match.
Is that why you get female guests?
I'm a baseliner.
So that they get
I don't get any female guests. This is organized by other people. I have no female friends.
Yeah, why are there so many people here? I thought it was going to be one-on-one.
No, none of that. They just don't trust you.
I thought they shouldn't.
Yeah. In fact, we have 7 or 8 girls who are trained ferocious. They're trained by the Israeli Mossad squad. So they're like, you got to see these girls in action. They're like Rottweilers. They're really dangerous.
So should I leave?
No.
Okay.
Just misbehave.
No, for your sake.
Just misbehave and see what happens. Yeah. No, so Neha, I have this theory, and that is, I really get along well with 4G kids, and I'll tell you why.
Nice view.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I was talking about you.
Oh, thank you again. What if I guess jumped out from this? I was
yeah?
Worried, yeah.
Because it was so nice.
Can you do my theory or not?
Oh, yeah.
But if you want to have a disconnected conversation, I'm okay with that too. Because,
Sorry.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
So
I was here listening to the earlier podcast and it was just amazing. So I thought it was...
Because that woman is on medication of very, very high... I want to get into that, but...
High cost? That's all I know about her.
Yes, high cost.
Okay,
high cost. Yeah. It's all about inflation.
Okay.
So my theory, very quickly, is that the 4G kids are the most well-rounded kids that I've met growing up. Because I just feel that because they go to all these different places, and not just different schools which you have when people change jobs, but different zones of India, cultures, languages, religion, they get really exposed. And all my friends who have an army background generally just tend to be really socially, as you are, confident. And right from day one, when I first remember interviewing you on an MTV show, and you just started out and all that, but very confident, very friendly, very winsome. What about my theory? What do you think? Long pause. Obviously untrue. Theory died. I built you up as this social revelation. Yeah, my God.
No. I think it's great. I think it's fabulous.
But is it true?
Yeah, I mean, big compliment.
Don't you feel you're very confident and you can handle different people and all because you're exposed?
I think more than confident. I don't know about other people, but I think more than confident, I'm just a lot more relaxed. I think that's what it is.
Because your dad has a huge gun at home. So if anybody messes, Neha, I'm coming.
I don't think so. Knowing my my dad, if I have to tell him to find something, he takes about a day and a half to find it. So if somebody really broke
So
into
the
my
guy will-
house,
yeah.
like, we'll never find the gun. In the Dhupia household, you'll find everything, but only 3 days
So
later.
you know, I found a dupatta, but will that help?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. I'm just going back in to get my hat. And that's like 4 days for my dad. Like, it'll take him 4 days to find that hat. Yeah.
So come on now, Neha, take us back to your childhood and tell us what it was like.
You mean now?
The early years, yeah. Where were you born?
I was born in Kerala.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So you're a South Indian Punjabi. This is
Yeah.
a perfect mix.
Yeah. It's a good mix.
Do you have any memory of what Kochi was it?
Yeah, man. I got bitten by a jellyfish.
I tell you, nothing has changed in Kerala. All those years have passed. They're everywhere.
And suddenly everybody was like, yeah, just somebody pee on her,
Is it
pee
true?
on her. And then like some 9
That's a
people
joke,
were
right?
peeing on me.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, not 9. Okay, maybe
This is
I'm
either the most turned on I've been in 15 years, or I don't know, I'm ashamed. I don't know how to react.
No. Not
But
the
is it true?
Not the
Because
ghost.
if it's not true, that's
don't
ridiculous.
push it.
No, but is it true?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I was in Ibiza.
Does the urine kill the poison?
I was in Ibiza 2 weeks ago.
Show off.
A week ago.
I was in
actually.
Panvel.
Not even a
And
week
that too
ago.
by a Google mistake,
And
huh?
suddenly, like, somebody got, like, what is it, bitten or stung, what do you say, by a jellyfish?
Yeah.
And, like, he was outside and then there were, like, 5 people peeing on
Which
him.
part of him was bitten?
His leg.
Oh, thank God, poor guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
not his face. Imagine, like,
I
5
thought in
people
between.
peeing.
I thought in between. I was worried about that.
No, don't
Because-
worry. You don't even know this guy. Why are you worried about
But
him?
because if it's his genitalia, then I'm just thinking, how do you...
Okay, stop.
No, so what do you do?
Moving on.
How do you do that? Hey, Robert, somebody pee on Bob. And you're going to pee on Bob's... I don't know.
Okay.
So then what happened?
We were talking about my childhood. I
No,
don't
the
know how we
leg.
went-
The guy's
leg.
lying in Ibiza.
Yeah,
and-
it just like turned blue, purple, like just weird colors. Like,
But if
colours
women
are
pee on him,
messy.
that's a whole different experience, huh?
Maybe,
what happened?
I don't know how it's different.
No, what I mean is, I'm just thinking visually. Okay, Pooja.
I don't think those women would like actually strip down and
No,
start.
but it's an emergency thing. Let's not get into all that, right?
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
has to save him.
You want to go give it a shot?
I want to know if it works because otherwise it's the worst practical joke ever.
no.
Bob, I'm just going to
Apparently-
pee on your face where you've been bitten, but you will feel no
Apparently,
pain.
I think apparently it might. Maybe because it's the warm water sensation that may work. According to me, that's my theory, but I could be completely
I
wrong.
want to take all the guys I hate just to Ibiza, to the same spot, make sure they get bitten and I get to pee
It
on
was
them.
rough. The sea was rough, and that day usually it never happens there.
Can you die from a jellyfish?
I don't think so.
Is jelly also Jerry in Japanese? No, that's sorry.
No.
Let's get back to your early days.
No, jelly in Japanese is
Tom and Jelly.
no.
Very good picture. Too much? Sorry, I take it back.
Yeah.
Early days. We'll come back to Ibiza and your starry side a little later. Let's go back
So
to
yeah, I
born
was
in Kerala.
born and raised in Kerala. I was there for 10 years, and then I moved to.
So you must speak a little Malayalam.
Yeah, Kuruchi Malayalam man's
Would it come back to you, you think? Because they say what you learn as a child sort of stays forever.
No, my nanny was from Kerala, but my parents made sure, like, my dad had this big fear that I shouldn't have, like, an accent which is, from a certain place. It's a very bad thing to say, but,
No,
like,
he just wanted you to have a central accent.
central accent,
Yes.
yeah. So, we always spoke in English, and unfortunately, I didn't pick up the
Sounds
language.
like my family. You might as well have been born in England. It doesn't make any difference. Yeah.
And yeah, so it was what it was. And
So
then,
how old were you when the jellyfish incident happened and for the first time you felt life was peeing on you? How old were you then?
actually, it was very unfortunate because I was, I had that jellyfish incident, and literally the next day I had to get a root canal done. So it was pretty much the 2 most painful days. Somebody should have just
And from
shot
both
me.
ends, my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both ends, like from top and bottom, but both ends moving on.
But nothing happened with the jellyfish, right?
No.
Did the jellyfish live or die? Well, how does that end?
No, I don't care.
Did your dad get the gun in time this time? Beta, don't worry, I've got it under control.
My dad was in naval headquarters, and
It wasn't an emergency for him. It
No.
wasn't quite Pakistan attacking.
No, it really wasn't. Yeah.
Sir, I have some good news and some bad news. It's not Pakistan, but the jellyfish has got her.
But my nanny was around, and then she took care of it.
So did they pee on you? Neha, you're just dodging the question.
No,
They didn't pee on you?
no,
God, all those young men.
I'm lying.
Oh, they had a chance of a lifetime. All right, so let's move on. First 10 years in Kerala. Memories are scattered at that point.
Moving on, I kind of... where did I go? After that, I went to a place called Vizag, which is Vishakhapatnam.
Wow, I like Vizag.
Yeah, it's...
So the strange things on the beach, those sort of cutouts?
Yeah, back then I don't think it had
can't remember,
any.
yeah.
No, I don't think so. And then...
Although I had a bit of a language problem, sorry to intercede, but nobody was speaking in English or Hindi. So if you didn't speak like Telugu or a dialect of that, it was a bit of a problem.
Sorry, who?
In Vizag, that's what I noticed.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is about you. Okay, yeah.
Sorry. Well done. I think I'm never going to talk. Producer, no more Nehas on the show. They're just rude to me. The girl's called Neha. I'm not coming in.
No, but great. Good stuff with the podcast, Cyrus. You're doing really
done.
well.
Neha, that's very good. My wife would, I must let her listen to this bit. It's just so cutting. It was absolutely... I'm still feeling the pain. I'm bleeding.
Oh,
Pee on me. Pee on me fast. Okay, no, don't answer that.
So then,
Vizag.
Vizag, and then I moved to Delhi. And then...
yeah, no, see there.
And then I started working in Delhi, and I did
So you're
theatre.
fast forwarding very quickly. So now what are you? Now you're in college, is it?
No, I'm still in school.
Which school is this?
In Delhi, I was in Army Public.
Okay, so in Army Public School, what are the dreams for Neha Dhupia at that point?
Not to grow up and become like Chetan Bhagat, Ranvijay Singh, or Singha, or
how mean?
Or who else was from our school? Shiny Ahuja.
What? Hello. Listen, can I just say off the bat, Ranvijay is a really nice boy.
I love Ranvijay.
So let's
Ranvijay,
keep him out of this.
you.
He's one of the nicest people I've
And
ever met.
Also, I'm like a year senior, so
Yeah.
you know, I should just keep quiet. But
He's got one on you then.
Yeah, that's Ranvijay's favorite.
But he looks older than you. Don't worry about that.
It's the beard. It's the facial hair. Anybody with facial hair has to look older than me.
But Chetan Bhagat, did you know him? Was he anybody you knew? Was he like a famous kid in school?
No, actually, the first time I met Chetan Bhagat was on a flight back from Hong Kong. I was
And he was
connecting
sitting too
from
close.
Australia. No, actually, he was sitting far away, but then he came closer, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm Chetan. I'm from your school," and I was like, "Hey."
But he wasn't a known author.
No, he'd done.
He had 2 molesting charges against him, and that's it.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
They haven't pressed charges yet.
They haven't pressed anything from what I gather. So but
He'd
you were,
written 5 Point Someone.
oh, he had?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I met him, and funny guy.
But the school thing is always a good thing. Now he's going to bond. You can't then tell him to buzz off.
Yeah, it was great. And then, we had so much fun. Even Ranvijay and me always brought on school and stuff because when I did roadies, I know we want to come to that later. But yeah, but it was fun. And then I went to, who else was there in my
Shiny
school?
Ahuja, don't skip that.
Shiny Ahuja, I had no idea. But I know that
diplomatic.
He was in the Alumni magazine.
But do you think, very quickly now that we got that subject open, do you think he was more sinned against than sinned? In the sense that he had an affair with a maid perhaps or whatever.
Moving on.
Her position in society. But other than
Position?
that. No, what I mean is, it's like a class issue. It became, it's between him and his wife. As far as I'm concerned, it's the same thing as a man, any man having an affair with another woman. So between the three of them, right? I mean, there's...
Yeah, but she pressed charges, right?
Yeah, but she then dropped the charges also later, and apparently it was an affair. This is what the inside story is. Listen, I know people.
You know,
people.
I feel really bad on one account is that at the end of the day, whatever is there, but then he ends up not getting any work in the entire industry.
What if he's only guilty of having an affair with a girl? Whatever. That's between, like I said, that's between them. So why should he lose his
who
career?
was that actor who was on the Qantas flight and then he slept with that with an air hostess when he was coming to India?
Ray Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah.
Ralph Fiennes, yeah.
One of those.
Yeah, that
there you
guy.
go.
Yeah,
and it's not even in the first class ticket, that you can sleep with the air. I mean, it's not there. You can check the
Are we
terms and
really
conditions.
talking about all this?
I don't know why.
Yeah, can we edit this bit?
we should.
Because, we can't be talking about who's having an affair with who.
I just want to bring out in Shiny just quickly.
You always say this. I just want to bring this out and then you bring everything out of me.
He's also 4G kid, from what I remember.
Yeah, but what did you say? Socially, what did you call me? Socially?
Revelation, social revelation.
Social revelation.
Yeah. I say nice things. I only say nice things.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on.
Yeah.
So then you're in school and now college comes. So Neha doesn't have a plan. There's no question of being an actress and model and all these things.
No. I was like, my entire plan was to become an
Sporty
IFS officer.
Oh, you're going to fly planes?
Or like walk for, IFS, foreign service.
Oh, foreign service. How smart am I?
Yeah.
What a moron. The 2 golden moments. My wife will listen.
Or then walk, in the Olympic squad for the country.
But what do you mean by walk? Like an administrator?
Play sport for the...
No, you got to be one of the administrators. I always ask who's the assistant manager. That's the guy who has actually no reason
all
to be
the
there.
administrators I'm thinking are probably people who kind of had a time of 3.36 instead of 3.33.
So you feel bad for them. Good.
And they just about made it, but they didn't, and then they're still living their dream.
Fair enough.
All I I want to do right now, if anybody's listening to this podcast,
Is go to
especially
Rio.
I want to go to Rio, guys. I want to go to Rio.
So the big question is it Zika or Zika? That's what I want to know. I still can't get my head around it. Is it the Zika virus?
Zika.
Are you sure it's Zika?
Yeah.
Because I've heard it on CNN and I've heard it...
BBC says Zika.
Yeah, but the same people say two different things. They're teasing us.
It's like saying...
what do they know about a virus and they don't know how to pronounce it?
No, but it's fine. It's the American and the British accent.
Zika, Zika.
It doesn't matter. It's not like the
Would you like to be Neha
mosquito.
in America and Noha in some other place?
It's not Noha. It's Neha and Neha.
It's Neha. Who
Neha.
calls you Neha?
Like South Americans call
That's like
me
a horse. Neha.
Yeah, it's a
Who
sound.
talks like that?
It's a sound. Yeah.
Yeah. Who are these people? I will take action against them.
That's fine. He happens to be the guy I used to date for 6 years.
You dated a horse?
I dated a South American man.
What was his name?
It doesn't matter.
Please.
Oh.
This is like therapy. Open your heart. Tell us everything.
It's open.
The jellyfish peeing is okay, but we can't discuss Pablo.
He's not Pablo.
Federico? Alfonso? Alfredo? Ronaldo? Ronaldinho?
Close, try.
Roberto? we got all day. Google me South American names. He's the one Indian guy, Prasad. My dad was in the foreign service. I'm here now 20 years.
Who lives there? No.
Yeah. Who can't play football. He just watches.
His name is...
bolo.
Baby.
Baby.
No, that's what I would
He's a Brazilian.
call him.
They have these pet names.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know a lot.
Danga.
For somebody who's been married for 20 years, you know about pet names.
Anyone who's married 20 years is all they're doing is looking at other people. That's the law of the
Yeah, I
land.
saw you once on the flight.
Oh God, was it badly behaved?
No, you were actually really careful about what you were saying in front of your wife. And the minute your
Why
wife...
were we flying together? We never do that. I always send her by train. I'm a good Indian man.
No. I think it was one of those things. Maybe you missed your train, and that's why you were on the flight together.
Oh yeah, she was in a bad mood. I remember Dubai.
Yeah, and
Oh,
she's
I'm so sorry about that.
Can I say the story on the
please
podcast?
tell. She was in a really... She's always in a bad mood. I was so embarrassed actually because you were being
Does it
friendly.
have anything to do with you?
No, she's just angry.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Like Mamata Banerjee. I don't know. Some people seem to be angry a lot.
That's fine. I mean, that's between you and her.
No, it's between her and everybody. Why am I'm not responsible.
And she's really angry, and
Yeah.
I tried to talk to her, and then you just turned around and made a face saying,
I tried to. I remember this.
Yeah, you tried to like
One of
this-
the kids was with us also.
Yeah.
That's why she was angry. There was some trouble with the
Yeah,
child.
but I mean, I totally understand.
Yeah, but there's no need to be uncivil. She won't hear this, right, guys?
Yeah.
Please, keep the jellyfish. Take out my wife thing. Should have married the jellyfish. That would have been
So
easy.
we still haven't moved on with my life.
Yeah. But God, I can't remember. You remember that Dubai thing?
I remember everything.
I was so embarrassed. I was hoping I could just tell you, look, she's not in a good mood because, I'm Mr. Friendly. It's like, it's like
Can I get some tissue
unbelievable.
paper? I got phlegm in my mouth.
Oh, that's lovely. You're really turning me on. You're saying all the right things. I'm so weird. Call me Prasad. I'm from South America. We'll get you tissue. Don't worry. It'll come in. Don't worry. Well, just use
Okay,
anything.
let's keep talking about me blowing phlegm in my mouth.
Phlegm in the mouth is normal. Phlegm anywhere else doesn't make sense. It normally gathers in the mouth and nasal cavity, not more. Shouldn't be an issue. Now, of course, you're in a studio where finding tissue will take half an hour. Okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a quick break while we figure out where the tissue paper is? We'll come back and we'll talk lots more with Neha. Neha, of course, superstar actress, but learned her lessons on the beaches of Kochi with a poor innocent jellyfish who was stamped to
There
death.
are no beaches in Kochi.
Right. Beaches, that's moment number 4. Neha exposes Miss India, Cyrus Brocha. When we come back.
Finding the right drink at the right place can be a big challenge. Exploring a new destination to its fullest could be a daunting task.
So tune in every Friday and listen to the Drinks and Destinations podcast with Rajita and Samira, who introduce you to the world of fine wines, beer, spirits, and travel.
You can subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Audioboom, or any other local podcast app.
That's 4 on 4.
Back here, what? Number 4, that's right.
Yeah.
Neha, Dhupia are discussing all the faux pas I've made and we're going to go...
4
Five,
pas.
five, four,
Five
four, four.
pas.
We'll just keep adding. It'll touch double figures any moment. But Miss India.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Miss India when...
What was that song of Shamak Dawar? The Kawa?
Kawa, kai, kawa, kate, something. But I
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
know.
you got it wrong. You got it.
I love that song.
You're not even close to the
Shamak
song.
hits a very high note, which you can only hit if you're like 72 years old. Lovely.
Yeah, that's why he gets it right.
Yeah. You want to sing it?
No, I can't remember the song.
Directed by Sajid Khan. I have the entire works.
No, there's a Kawa on my...
That's not a Kawa. That's our producer. He's just the way he looks.
Okay.
Kiran, I'm so sorry that she thinks you're a crow. Will you...
Oh, it's you. I figured because he said crow, so I just looked at it. I was like, who looks like a crow? And
Huh? Neha!
No, I'm being fun.
He-
I
He's going to edit the whole thing. He'll only play jellyfish and peeing. And the South American boyfriend and shining Ahuja. That'll be the whole show.
Oh my God.
And none of my faux pas, which are really funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm so... Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, let's get back to your life.
You got nice teeth.
College, will you stop flirting with the producer who's 100 years away and 5 times married and lives in Daman? Actually, do you?
Also, I think Gaurav who's sitting there, he needs to know that I can look straight into his phone and whoever he's texting.
Yeah, but Gaurav is like that. He's sexting.
Oh, he's sexting.
Yeah.
At 12 in the afternoon.
Of course, because in Japan it's what, 7 to 2:30? Quickly before I make a mistake. 3:30. Quickly, Google.
No, it's like 5.5.
5.5, is it?
5.5, right?
Up,
Japan?
5.5 up.
5.5 Japan.
I think 5.
4.5.
4:30.
5.5. Yeah, I got it right.
All right.
Sorry.
Can we discuss the Miss India?
Yeah.
You were telling us a
So
story.
yeah, you were hosting the Miss India when I won.
Right.
And there was this question and answer round where like, what would you do? What would you do? All of us always remember that. It was that writing answer where you give us the same question. And the question was that, what would you do to change the world if you went out on a date with Osama bin Laden?
Oh,
And he
God.
was still alive then. Everybody wrote these
Clearly killed himself after the question. Bang, bang, bang.
And then everybody gave these really big answers and stuff. And I was just like, oh, what can I do? I really can't do much. I mean, I'm going to go out on a date and be like, stop this. But it's not like he's going to. And in any case, going on a date with a guy like that is against my policy. And my answer was definitely not,
One of the better ones.
one of the Miss India ones.
Yeah.
So I was just honest.
But
Anyway.
just quickly, did anybody say, wow, what a great idea and all that out of the girls? Did anyone endorse the whole...
No, and then you came backstage and all the girls were like, listen, Neha, you can try next year. And I was like, okay, yeah. So it was funny.
That's really bitchy.
Yeah, and then there were 5 of us standing. I won't name whom.
Name.
No.
Name.
And there was contestant number
Oh.
3, 20, 23 was me, 25,
We can
27.
find out if you give us numbers.
No. So, and then you were like, and the second runners up is contestant number 25. First runners up, contestant number 27. And I still remember you and Malaika said, and the winner is, and now there's number 3, number 20, and number 23. That's me standing. And you announced, and the winner is contestant number 20. And the girl who was 20 started to walk. And the two of you took this long
That's really
pause.
mean.
And then you said, contestant number 20. And I was like, khatam.
You said ban.
I didn't like in my head.
You said ban. Now that's a Miss India answer I live for.
And I saw my brother and mom in the audience. They'd gotten up because they were like, Ab Hyderabad mein hai, chalo. And I don't know. Obviously, you won't remember where it is. And there was like this. Let me tell you how it went. The winner is contestant number 20. Duck. She starts walking. 3! And then,
But
That's what happened.
But that's the good part. But the bad part is what about number 20? I mean, that's like a bakra.
Oh my
that's
God,
like
she's famous now. I cannot tell you. Yeah, it was a bakra. You and your bakras.
Oh man, but that's so nice.
It's not nice.
Because that person, for the positive,
happiest,
for you it's good.
Moment.
But for her, it's like the worst thing could ever happen.
Everyone else.
So she had her hands up and all that. Like,
yeah.
Who's she?
I can't.
She's also an actress now, no?
Yeah, but I can't tell you.
Oh, please tell us. Who?
But imagine that.
Who let the dog out? Who? Come on. So then, are you all friends after the 2023?
Yeah, it's been many years now. She also owns 2-3 houses, so it's.
Oh, show off! I tell you, these devas. Okay, so let's move. Let's go back actually. So, which college? What happened then?
1 second, I have more phlegm. Yeah.
Take out the phlegm.
Please edit the phlegm part.
No, the latest. My
Can you spell
favorite
phlegm?
Elvis song
Can you
is his
spell
latest
phlegm for
flame.
me?
PHlegm. God, these Nehas. The last one was doing Hindi numbers. This one is doing English spelling. That's it. No more Nehas. Put it down in the book. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
college, you didn't tell us. You skipped college and you went straight to Miss India.
I went to convent.
You went to convent. What does that mean?
Jesus and Mary.
Oh, CJM. Lovely girls.
No,
I
Jesus
believe
and
it.
Mary. Yeah, same thing, but different.
Okay.
That's the school I went
Geographically
to college.
different, but from the same family.
Yeah, and then it was funny because everyone.
I just want to know if
before
there's
they
an idea
cast
that
her-
Neha is going to be an actress because you're not giving us that at all.
No, there was no idea. So there was
IFS
this-
happened and a few other things happened.
There was
but
my friend who was a model when she was in college, and she was just like, "You should go to this guy and get your portfolio shot." And I was just like, "I can barely roll out of bed, and
which is the reason to be a model.
wear my track pants and make it to college."
Model again.
Yeah.
Those were the days when you could wear track pants and go to college. Nowadays, I think they all really dress up.
Yeah, they wear really tight clothes.
They work hard on it. What happened to that whole generation? Like, just wore normal clothes.
We used to wear just like normal clothes, the same track pants. I still remember those grey track pants I would wear to college for like 3 months.
And then if you looked hot in that, you knew you were really hot. You know, as against these girls are working 4 or 5 hours.
I'm wearing track pants now. How do
you
I
look hot. You don't need me to say that.
Oh,
people pay you
thanks,
money.
Cyrus.
You act in films. It's different life.
You can say it, yeah.
You're looking hot.
Yeah. Wife. This one's for the wife.
Wife doesn't. Wife after the Dubai trip. Oh man.
After the Dubai trip.
God,
yeah, just that line.
But my wife is not even tempered. I can say that honestly. We have to do some chemical treatment for that. If she ever hears this program, you'll never hear of me again. So let me tell you, it's a lovely experience.
I get your
You
job.
killed me because of number 20.
That's why they're
Tell the other
replacing
girl
you.
because of number 23.
Not so
Get your
soon because of
revenge.
number 20.
Maybe it was more Malaika's idea. I can't remember.
It was Malaika's.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She likes to do all
Malaika
this.
just like, likes to turn the whole like
Yeah.
sexiness up.
Also, I have a very noble mission.
I love
which-
Malaika, by the way.
By the way, let me tell you, my noble mission is to end quickly, as most women.
End this thing? Are we done?
Well, I'm hoping. Leave the women dissatisfied. That's my motto. Where were we? Yeah. So then the Miss India, how does that happen? How did you apply? Who told you? Who said, Neha, let's do this?
I think there was an ad in the papers.
Oh, just that? Really like a romance?
Yeah.
You
and-
just picked up the ad and applied.
Yeah, it was just the Cutting in Times
So no
of India.
photographer came to you and said you should be doing this. And
No. It was the Cutting in Times of India, and my mom was like, I was just like, but IFS and everything. Then my mom was like, you'll stay
For
smart.
a lark, yeah.
Yeah, she'll be like, you'll be smart next year and the year after. Who knows if you're going to be like, in shape and
Give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot. So I went there, and then I met, and then we just kept sitting outside this one room, and there were these.
This is now in
auditions
Mumbai?
And this is in Delhi at the Taj, at the Moria Sheraton, and Pradeep Guha
the
was
kebabs at the Moria, but that's
Oh
another
my
story.
god, exactly. No, I have to come to that. So the food at the Sheraton was so good. And I was always like, when you go to college and
Yeah,
stuff,
you
you're
look at
broke.
those hotels
and I
and
could
think.
never afford to eat what
I still
wanted.
can't. So tell me your story.
I know, I want to go to Wasabi for lunch. I can't afford it. But
Wasabi's just. Japanese people don't come here. It's just
yeah,
too
or
expensive.
you have to play like lots of cricket like Sachin Tendulkar.
He can afford it?
Yeah.
But does he pay? Because wasabi in Marathi is something else.
What is it?
I have no idea. I don't speak Japanese.
I thought wasabi was Japanese.
It is.
Yeah, so
Can we
then-
stay with the conversation? God.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
So you're waiting outside this hotel, Moria. And?
Wasabi nuts. That's a great snack.
Okay. What exactly is it?
Wasabi nuts.
Just two?
No. Small, but
oh,
not
God. Look at the look she gave me. I wish this was a visual medium. That's terrible.
Okay. So,
Word gets around, women. Be careful.
yeah. And then we kind of were sitting around, and my number was just not coming. Everybody was just going in, coming out, and Pradeep Guha was like in this room and saying, okay, you're fit, you're not fit, you need
How
to
can
do
he say that? How can he say you're not fit?
But it's just a clinical thing, It's fine.
That's so mean.
It's not. I mean, when you're going to be on stage and you're going to be wearing
But
a
if you're
sachet.
telling a young girl, hey, you're fat, so you can't say that.
No, he wasn't saying fat. You're like, you need to work around
But
this.
PG
and
didn't
that.
have a V shape as far as I remember. But anyway.
Yeah, but then PG had the brain to like bring the whole concept
he's
going.
the mother, the father of the whole
father of the whole thing. So,
mistake number 7, huh? Mother. Keep going.
and then my number just wasn't coming, and suddenly like there were sandwiches, and they were for free. And then
You're at Moria and you're eating sandwiches?
club sandwich with cold coffee and
yeah,
ice
yeah.
cream.
I'm a big fan.
The minute they said that, like the entire day, it was like 11:30 at night, and suddenly they were like, okay, everybody's done. Here are the sandwiches. I was like, but I'm not done. Like nobody called me in for my audition and stuff like that. And I went in, and the entire time, everybody was thinking about what they're going to do, what they're going to go inside and say. I was only thinking, when is the food going to arrive? Like I had one thought in my head.
And this is why you won. See, this is the right thinking.
I went in, and Pradeep was like, so what's on your mind? And I was like, the food just came
Butter
in.
chicken?
Yeah, I was like,
Donut?
the club sandwiches with the
Taza,
cold
taza.
coffee and ice cream. And he's like, okay, fine. I really think you need to lose like 6 kgs in 1 week.
What the f***?
Yeah.
How dare he?
But I did
Where's
it.
your father in the gun? Now, bring the call.
But I did it, and it was great.
But were you really 6 kgs overweight?
No, not
Well,
then.
they won't
Not
always
then. I'm
underweight.
6 kgs overweight now, but not then.
But no, I don't understand. The women are too thin. Can I just say that? We've got to change this culture. This whole model culture, they look like sticks.
No, when you're a model, it's different.
No,
I
that's
really
gone.
think that they don't need to be so
They're like
thin,
paperweights.
But it's all changing now.
No,
I feel
it's
like
not.
there's too much pressure, Cyrus. That's
Yeah.
the problem. There's just too much pressure.
On their
And-
knees and elbows and all, it can hurt. And you can die.
You mean with the weight? Because they weigh 40 kgs and they're 6 feet tall?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
Okay.
tell them never to write pillin. Because, you can, with the wind, just get blown off also. Be very careful.
Yeah.
So he told you lose 6 kgs and you didn't give a damn. You just said, okay, fine. You didn't you didn't get upset like, how dare you?
No, I was just like, oh, okay, so no Rajma Chawal now for 10 days.
Which continued for many years after that, sadly. Yeah.
So that's it. And I lost the weight, came back, whatever. I was I've always been very casual. That's the thing about, most things in my life. Until I realized, oh no, dude, I gotta get my head around this. I was like this even in school. Like, I would not study till, like, if my exams were in March, I would not study till the end of Feb.
Of the year before?
No.
Oh, of that year, obviously.
Of
Idiot,
that year.
come on. Yeah.
And then be like...
But how did you do in school? I mean, were you okay in studies?
Surprisingly, very well.
So you're an intelligent girl who's throwing it in our face. There are many people who had to start studying the February before because they couldn't understand what's going on.
I'm just lucky.
Yeah.
And I pay attention.
So you remain casual.
And I do that even when I go out to a bar. I'm lucky and I pay attention.
Which bar do you go to and what time, and can I follow you?
Please, for his wife.
That woman doesn't listen to anything. She only reads architecture magazines for some reason and photography magazines.
Okay. We haven't made any sense.
No, because I only want to talk about this. This is more interesting. I don't talk about each film and what you did after that. You can Google it.
Film.
Film. I anyway said wrong. Yeah. Number 8. Yeah. So then, so the Delhi thing is what? It's just the initial part of your thing, and then you had to go through the whole round.
I moved to Bombay. Yeah, I moved to Bombay instantly.
And so it's a whole process of months before you actually won the crown.
Yeah, it was really funny because everybody was like, and the day we landed, this is the first day of me coming into Bombay and trying to make a life of myself. Okay?
And although you traveled India, you've not done Mumbai yet.
Yeah, and now this is the first time I've come to Bombay.
What an idiot. She said it twice and I still didn't pick it up.
No, number 9.
Number 9?
I'm
number 9?
Keeping track. Yeah. And they tell us, okay, all you girls, chop, half an hour, go upstairs, change and come down. And I go with my suitcase and everything and I'm like, I've left my suitcase keys in Delhi. Oh my God!
Model moment number 22. In your face, Neha. In your face.
And then I was just like, but, and then they were like,
but a really dumb model would borrow somebody else's keys. That would really be funny. Pooja, can I have yours?
That's what happened. I didn't have the key. Everybody changed and came down, looked like a diva. I still came down in my airport clothes and I stood in front of everyone.
So you stood out, that's for sure.
I stood out for sure, always. Because of my track pants, I pretty much stood out all the time. And,
that could be your biography. I did it in my track pants. Oh, okay, that sounds bad. My track pants.
That too.
Yeah, something. You still keep them on.
What if I keep swaying when I laugh?
I'm okay. I find you quite charming. I'm okay. You keep going. It's my wife who's
for his wife, yeah. You call me hot, charming. You want to come to this bar that I go to.
What have I done wrong? How did she get angry?
No, never.
Silly.
She married you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, Animal Planet is fine, but there should be a limit to what you do.
Why do you have your sunglasses on your head?
Balding.
Okay.
It covers that little patch.
Okay.
Yeah. Male complexes never end. You have no idea. Women are nothing. Nothing compared to us.
This podcast has been about you and not about me.
I know. And my mistakes. I need therapy after this. Thanks to you. Okay, so you came back down. You were dressed in your airport clothes. You stood out. And
that's it. And moving on. And I won. And then I got into movies. And then I've been like, just doing my own thing. And yeah, whatever. Done. And now we're here.
I got to ask you the 2 questions because we're running out of time. One which we worked on. What is this airport adventures and Neha Dhupia that everybody talks about? And we've researched this. Is this true? You were at JFK and the security guard asked you to apologize because you kept vomiting? Or you vomited?
Oh my God, how do you know about that?
Because I was that airport guard.
That is nuts.
See, everybody can't be on roadies. You have to get a job. Yeah. So what is this story about?
You're not Christian, because I would box you in the face.
My mother's Christian. Yeah.
No, that guy's name was Christian.
Oh, Christian, okay. Was he my mother? So just tell us what happened.
I got super late for my flight, and the flight was shutting at 6:45, and I reached at 6:40 in the evening. And I'd already left like Midtown 3 hours ago. So people who live in New York know that from Midtown to JFK it takes 1.5 hours.
Show off. We live in Sector 47 and this is how you talk to us.
It took me 3 hours. I get there and suddenly this guy's like, I have to make this flight. Because I was just like, I cannot spend more money on and let's spend on my ticket. And like everybody else has.
So this is not a work
It's not a work trip. And then suddenly I go to him and I'm like, please check me in. And he's like, I'll only do it in one condition. You have to turn around and publicly apologize to everybody who's standing in queue. I had to do that. I go in.
Were they Indians?
There were a couple of people. In fact, there were lots of French people. because I was checking in for Delta /
So unfortunately,
Air
for once when you needed Indians who would have said, oh, actress, film star and all that.
Koi nahi tha. And then suddenly I go in and then the TSA, which is the security, says, so you're not traveling business. You got to go into the economy line. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, Yana Koshnikov going to Budapest. And I'm like, no, I'm Neha Dhupia going to Amsterdam. Do you not understand? And suddenly he checked me into like the wrong flight, my baggage. So I went back and
fun.
I let Kristen have it. And then I came out of it, of that whole situation. I crossed security, and you know those buckets that they have to throw away your water? So I had a little bit of water. I chucked my bottle, and I was so nervous because of the traffic and all the madness and the apologies, and my ego was hurt and all of that. I just threw up in front of everyone at the airport, like everybody.
You vomited out of stress?
I vomited. And then suddenly security comes to me like, excuse me, ma'am. Are you on drugs? Ma'am, you need to step aside, ma'am. And I'm like, what? I'm just stressed out. Let me just throw up and get this out of the way.
Back in Mumbai, nothing like this would have happened. Madam, एक photo.
Yeah.
Madam, एक selfie.
Madam,
उल्टी, कोई बात नहीं, madam, कोई बात नहीं.
मुंह पे थोड़ी दाल लगी हुई है.
कपड़ा लाना. You know, it would have been not a... See this lovely thing about India. You must never
I love India.
Go there and this idiot is asking you to apologize on the PA. Here you'll have to take pictures with everybody, including Bunty. It's much better.
How do you know Bunty?
Everybody's called Bunty.
Oh, okay, cool.
You all got a Bunty in your life.
You just scared me. Yeah, we all have a Bunty. No.
You're seeing a guy called Bunty?
No, I'm not.
Google! Boys, Google now! I got really
Nobody in South America is called Bunty.
Oh God, yes.
No.
We are everywhere. There's a Bunty in every continent. I promise you. There will be. Suddenly in the middle of all those strange Federicos and Robertos. Okay, so
now we've come pretty close to present day. So now we're in
we really wrapped up the show, don't worry.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tell us? What's coming up next? Is there any interesting projects? The most boring question of all?
No.
But we should talk.
I have a very nice indie film called Mo Maya Money that's coming out. It's with Ranveer Shori and me.
Ooh.
And
my daughter's name is Maya, and she's asking me whether Mo Maya is a full name and all. Good point.
And I also have what else do I have?
So indie film means they pay you more, pay you less, or make you shoot outside India?
No, indie is like art school.
Oh, India is independent.
Yeah, where India is in.
Write down mistake number. Right. Finish. It all comes back to the jellyfish. We'll end this in an aquarium. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we must. Yeah, so that's it. I have that, and then I've got Roadies that's on air right now, and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I love Run Vijay.
Yeah, that's a bit late for that. Who doesn't like Run Vijay?
Yeah.
It's Chetan Bhagat we have to worry about.
Yeah, Chetan Bhagat.
Does he call you? Does Chetan call you at night and say, hi, what's up? I'm from the same school. Let's meet. Coffee.
No.
You hesitated, so he's called you more than
That's
once.
why I feed numbers, so I don't pick up a lot of calls.
But he does call.
No, he doesn't.
Somebody else called Chetan calls.
No, he doesn't.
Who's Bunty?
I don't know.
Tell us everything.
You know it
What's
all.
happening in your love life, Neha? Come on, give us some gossip.
Nada.
Huh?
Nada.
Don't say nada and vada and all that. Come on.
I'm telling you.
Is it, you're
not
looking
even
for
vada.
foreign men. You don't like Indian men. Is it true? Like if Tom Alter was a young man, you'd ask him out. Is that so?
No, I
Not
wouldn't.
true. I thought so.
I
wouldn't.
Yeah.
So,
it's people who are precise and proper disturb me.
Okay.
That's why I really think I should leave.
Me and the Germans are out. Next.
I'm almost crushing on you.
No. I'm very proper. Oh God.
Far from.
Yeah, I am.
By the way, for everybody who doesn't know, I know you'll never say this.
Yeah.
But you just bench pressed 384 kilos.
No. It's 320 plus the bar 40, so 360.
360 kilos. That's huge.
Yeah, but 2 reps, no touch.
No, 2 reps, no touch. This is great. I mean.
Yeah. But I use the Ronnie Coleman technique of arching the back, and also please don't try that at home on your own. And
you also want to share the number of supplements you eat.
It costs a lot of money. Somebody wants to sponsor me. I don't mind doing this for life. Okay, Neha, there's a question that I've been asked to
Why
ask.
does it sound like an echo suddenly?
Because I have that kind of voice. And,
no, Mr. Nice Teeth has done it.
Nice teeth? You think he likes that? Nobody likes to be nice teeth.
No, it's
that's like
great.
Your old,
I'm a big teeth person.
That's like Jayant Chacha or something who's 79 and his
Jayant Chacha will never have nice teeth
in
at
a
79.
glass. So you'll be like, Chacha, your teeth, they're so nice. It's different.
He's got like, they're all filed and everything.
Now, can I tell you the question? Because it's slightly awkward. You always fly first class, something we should take up with the government, and she changes at night to sleep, and in the morning once you lost your bra, and the whole crew was looking for it without her being able to say what they're looking for. So explain that story. How did you tell them to search for a bra without saying it's a bra? Let me guess. I mean really I can't actually. I mean, what do you do? What do you point at someone's chest? What do you do? And Neha's silent for about...
Who the told you the story?
The crew.
I'm going to sue Jet Airways.
Jet Airways. Mr.
How do you know the story?
Jet Airways told us. We have a line with them. Come on, tell us. So you lost the bra. How do you lose a bra? I mean, really, how do you lose it? Well, think about it.
Okay, so
Did you lose a bra?
I'm not going to get embarrassed about it because
It's
I
not
got
a earring,
embarrassed.
it's a bra.
Yeah, because when you take something off, you can lose it.
Oh, you took it off.
So basically what happened is...
while sleeping. Okay.
So
Sorry.
what I did was I changed into the pajamas, and then I hung all my clothes and I put them
Indians on a plane.
on
Bloody line there.
no,
business
it's
in
not.
first
It's not a
class.
clothesline on a hanger.
Okay.
And then what happened is at some point when I took the hanger out, because I always get up like when they say, "Okay, ma'am, you gotta like seat backs upright and please."
that,
yeah. Like this thing, the
Like
cabin.
it's gonna make any difference.
Secure the cabin.
Honestly, yeah.
And they want to secure the cabin an hour before. I don't know why. The wheels come out 5 minutes before. Anyway, and my argument is like, I've flown more than you. Like whichever air hostess comes to me, I'm like, I've flown more than you, and without any arrogance.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's arrogant.
No.
You can't deny that. It is very
So
arrogant.
I went to her, and then she was just like,
You're
"No,
telling her
ma'am."
you've flown more than her and it's not arrogant?
No, and then I'm like, "No, but I need to change and everything." And then she's just like, "But now you can't go." And I'm like, "But I'm in my pajamas. I can't land in New York in
Okay,
my
so you
pajamas."
did a little quickie with the blanket on, is it?
No, I didn't. Let me finish the story, Cyrus.
so sorry.
Yeah. And then we land. And I'm still in my, Dhila pajamas, which I've taken from the plane. And
Which is your normal look from what you're telling us.
yeah, which is my normal look. But anyway, I thought, let me change. So I went to change. And then, I took my hanger and I went inside the bathroom. And suddenly, like, this is this bathroom that connects economy and business. And I go in and I'm like, like, everything's there except my bra. And then I come out in my pajamas and suddenly I see all these passengers from economy. And it's like they have to clear a plane with 360 people. And I'm like, excuse me. And they're like 360 people walking out of the plane. Like if they don't evacuate in the next 2 minutes, something's going to happen. Nobody wanted to stop. It's like being at a red light in India. Nobody wants to stop. And I'm like, okay, now what do we do? And everyone just leaves the plane. That's 15 minutes of me looking for, my bra that I was looking for. And then there are 8 crew members who are there. And then they're like, "Ma'am, what are you looking for?" I'm like, just like, look for something. I'm not going to tell you what I'm looking for. Just look for something. But
Can't you tell the ladies?
no, they were like men and everything. And then there was this other guy.
There's no gay men?
And I made friends with somebody on the plane. And I was just like, "Buddy, let's go out and get our bags together." And then he also decided to wait for me. He's like, "What are you looking for?" I'm just like, "I'm looking for something.
Wow.
If you find something on the plane, give it to me." So basically, I did not disclose what I was looking for. And I finally found it.
Where was it?
It was like stuck between, where they hang the hangers, and inside they had like this little bucket kind of thing where they keep some other stuff. So it was underneath and I had to like pull it
Or
out.
someone had decided film stars bra, I'm going to keep this and
Oh my
auction it 20
God,
years
it
from
was
now.
the most embarrassing moment of my life.
What color was the bra?
Black.
I like black.
Yeah. Wife.
What do I know about her bra?
How do you know this story?
You've seen
red
my
in the
chest,
face.
I wear the bra at home. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like little man boob situation.
I'm huge.
Yeah.
But I can do a whole like symphony with my breasts.
Yeah, guys who have big
wanna see?
chested can.
Yeah.
No, but you're moving your shoulders and your pecs and
that's
stuff.
because okay, keep now. Like that, Neha? That
Okay,
works for you?
I don't
Give
think.
me a jellyfish.
Okay, so I'm assuming that there are going to be a lot of listeners here, but it looks like two
They'll be gone now.
jellyfish.
They'll be all on Jet Airways searching for bras. What you've done is help the aviation industry. Everyone's flying jet. Hey, just check, yaar, bra to hoga wahan pe.
What are they going to do with
I don't know.
a missing
But
bra?
if they find your underwear, jet is going to go through the roof. Share pricing
I
is
did
just
not take it
berserk,
off.
man. Just what kind of casual? I mean, how can you be this casual? I'm on the plane with 4,000 people. I will now remove everything and go to sleep. And then, hello, ma'am, can you help me find something?
For God's sake, it's a 12-hour
All you
flight.
were wearing was your seatbelt. What a flight.
No, I had the Jet Airways
I think
pajamas.
Mr. Goyal should get you to endorse that airline immediately because it'll work.
Namrata, are you listening?
Namrata.
Namrata.
Now, AME time.
If you have any questions for Cyrus, write to us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Or you can send an email to whatcyrussays@gmail.com.
Amit Doshi. Neha Dhupia has a cold, so be very, very careful.
Okay.
And Amit, what do we have?
Okay, so the first question we have is, what do you think it's like to be a drug dealer?
For
Neha.
you?
Ah, come on.
It's for everybody. Everybody can ask.
AME.
AMA. Ask everybody.
Would you ever put yourself in the shoes of a drug dealer? I mean,
What do you think it's like? What's a drug dealer's life like?
I don't know. I'm not a drug person, so I can't answer this question.
I...
Alcohol, yes. Drugs, no.
I don't know. I think drug dealers probably are the most sober people.
100%.
I know. It's like chefs.
They can't afford to.
Chefs don't eat that much, or people who cut hair don't cut their own hair. They're too busy.
Yeah.
Where even
or
for
they're bald already, yeah.
Yeah, or like, drug dealers as well. Like,
what about a drug dealer who's a chef? That would be so confusing. Sorry.
Anthony Bourdain?
You know one? A drug dealer who's a chef? She put her hand up. Names!
No. I don't know any drug dealers.
Neha, we're shooting this on film. Oh yeah? Aren't we?
He asked
Somebody?
a hypothetical question. But
When we have an actress, somebody shoot.
That I would imagine them being very, very sober.
No, that's true, right? I mean, if you,
I think they're businessmen end of the day, so gotta be like,
so so if you guys have seen The Wire, that's like a big part, right? Any dealer who samples the product is out immediately. Like, I mean, like that's the thing. If you're a dealer, you can't.
Oh, really?
You cannot sample the
Wow,
product.
I have no idea about.
And you have to know what the rates are. If you're a little stoned, you probably wouldn't.
That's
You gotta be careful and you put the wrong rate.
That's why.
Yes, Kashmiri at 47 rupees because I'm little stoned.
What is all that stuff?
Who knows?
Who knows?
What do we know?
Yeah.
Kashmiri, I don't know. What
Yeah,
that
it's a
is.
tough question.
I'm
to
very
answer.
spiritual. I watch only the holy channels in the morning. Like that one.
That one,
and the other one.
Is there a morning?
Yes, apparently.
Okay.
All right. The second question we have, actually, I think this is a pretty interesting, funny question. If you're to pick a Pakistani person that you would want to be born in
Pakistani person?
India,
Just say Pakistani.
no, any person who was born in Pakistan you would want to be born in India instead. Who would you pick?
Imran, 100%.
Oh my God,
my
Fawad
favorites.
Khan.
Come on, Fawad Khan can't hold Imran Khan's shoes.
No,
What the hell are
listen.
you talking about?
It doesn't matter. He's cute.
He's not cute. Imran Khan is everything. Imran Khan's a man's man.
But the
great
question
Imran Khan
was
is
for
a...
me.
Yeah, but Fawad in the same breath as Imran? I can't be in the
Yeah,
studio
same
anymore.
question.
Now you insulted me. That's it. I'm done. Imran Khan.
Fawad
and Fawad
Khan,
something.
and
He's
he
like a
should- he
little
should
boy.
be born
Little boy. He's holding his
Bandra
bag.
right next to my apartment.
Fawad. He's named after a bloody alarm.
Fawad.
Yeah.
Isn't that like that thing that you eat in Gujarat?
It is.
Fawad.
It is actually.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's all I got in terms of questions.
Oh, AMA is also
AMA
done.
is done.
They sound like this big award thing.
I know.
Remember we went to Singapore once where you made me...
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes,
You
what was
remember
that?
you did?
VMA.
Yeah, when
Or
you
Asian
and Anurag.
VMAs.
They were
yeah.
so mean. I was so new.
Yeah.
And they sent me between Pink and one more singer. Who was it?
Pink, I remember.
Pink and
Tender love. Oh God, what is it
The
called?
girl- the-
TLC. Those TLC women were there.
TLC.
Was it
Okay.
TLC or was it Spice Girls?
I remember the TLC girls.
Okay, so then one of the TLC girls in Pink and these two, Cyrus and another friend of ours, a common friend.
The programming head.
Yeah.
Used to
They
handle
were
the
like,
talent.
If you want to stay and if you want to qualify for the after party, because that's the place you want to go, you got to go and dance between Pink and this other chick. So they made me literally grind between these two women when I was 21 years old, and I did it. And there was Safri Duo. I don't know if you remember. And Safri Duo had really fast beats. So it was like a fast grinding that I was doing like between them. And Cyrus and Anurag
But you know what I
were just
remember?
watching.
The best part about that, no matter how drunk you are in Singapore, everybody stood in line for the cab.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We are
That is
hungry. We're
Singapore.
falling over. It was a Delhi party. We'll be slapping each other. You come back down, they all stand in line. It's amazing. All races, all people, the same guys you're hanging out with, and all stand in line.
And then there was Ronan Keating and Enrique Iglesias and all
Okay.
these people, and we were staying in that old
Amara.
No, and Fullerton.
Fullerton,
that
correct,
hotel
correct.
that used to be a post office.
Yeah.
And suddenly,
Good, Neha, you got a good memory.
And at like 7 a.m. after the after party, we all were like, so where do you think that they were delivering the letters? That's all we wanted to find out.
But we had a very long night.
Yeah.
Neha is the last of the generation that I remember, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. After that, I remember nothing.
Everything's a haze now.
That's
All
true.
right. It's been emotional. Thank you.
I have a child in Singapore, by the way.
Okay.
You had a child?
No, they just went on a trip just for 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Neha Dhupia. Okay, catch us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, any of the podcasting apps. Please, we beg you, we need you. If you have any questions, write to us online, and you can mail us as well. We will answer. We have a doctor in the house called May.
And that's what Cyrus says.
All right, Cyrus Says is wrapping up, but we have Geek Fruit, which we want you to check out, hosted by Uber Geeks Tejas Menon and Jishnu Guha. They're like Simon and Garfunkel, except they're Tejas and Jishnu, and they can't sing. No, they can actually. And they talk about geek culture. If you're a geek or want to know about geeks or live with a geek or just next to Turkey is geek, go ahead, my friends. Listen to Geek Fruit.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcast, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcast galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.